If I do want to enjoy, you're going to sleep like you've never slept before. You're gonna forget all your problems.
My correct people, them no be smart, Jaruma don't come out to come call out a billionaire wife. And doctor, where they call and say Dr. Anu wey just passed away. My correct people, they wanna remember the story of Dr. Anu, where been they do people plastic surgery, where many people buy. The ones wey no buy, they hear and wuto. At the end of the day, even the doctor self too come buy. They say get one drug wey she been they give Jaruma. We come make Jaruma come dey lean, dey machete. We be say that video come out where she dey misbehave. Where many people been dey think say maybe na her kaya matter don backfire. My correct people them. I know say everly human being go find money, but any money where you dey find, just make sure say that money dey clean. Because Jaruma, all the money where she been dey sell kaya matter, they tell people, hey, she get good luck oil, hey, she get favor oil, hey, she get puna this, she get puna that, she get this, she get that. They sell, of which this lover come cast up. Say you where you say you dey sell attraction oil where you go attract man. You no even get man, na higher purchase. Now you go hire man, oh. Later when everything come cast, now so the man come run, leave him. My correct people, they no be small thing with this matter what they tell una so. All the money where Jaruma gather, the money can go to addiction. Una go hear am for her mouth. How she can get addicted to one druggie where Dr. Anu introduced am to. Today say we say she no take the druggie, she no go feel fine. My correct people them. No be only Dr. Anu, even a said billionaire wife. Where many people say come they point finger on a particular person where everybody know as billionaire wife. And no one put the person picture because she no call name. No be me go they call name.
So what happened, it actually started with the poor billionaire's wife, when the friendship started, a lot of people warned me, and like people were like, I should be careful so that she doesn't initiate me, So I jokingly said, oh, something I didn't do in secondary school, something I didn't do in university, is it now after getting married and after having kids that I'll do it, So I just laughed it off. I didn't take it serious. I'll be like, no, you guys don't worry, I'll be safe. And yeah, like the way people said, okay, so she does loud, that's the she takes. So, and just like people predicted, she was like, everything I'm going to say in this Stella Domikoko exclusive, I'm going to post on my page videos so that you can see petitions to the IG of police, and then those I sued to courts and stuff like that, everything. So as we're going, I'm going to be uploading everything so that you can see. So it first initially started with the drinking of alcohol. I'm a Muslim, so I can't drink alcohol. So I'm going to post a video where she's like, no, Jeremy, you have to drink this, Queen J, you have to drink this alcohol, you have to drink it, you have to drink it. She kept on trying to pass it over to me, and then I have to go, and I did all my best to like wiggle my way out of the situation. And I know, now I can't drink, I'm a Muslim and stuff like that, so that one passed. So normally days when she's like, oh, like maybe she passes loud to me, and I'm like, no babe, I'm good, thanks. I wasn't judging her then, I still don't judge her now, so everybody has their own situation. This is my own story, and this is how everything started. So one day I went over to visit her, and then I saw like all of them with a lot of balloons, and in my head I was wondering, what are grown adults doing with balloons, And then she was like, yo, Quinja, you need to try this, So she did the instrument, and then she blew up the balloon, and then she put it in my mouth, and she said, just inhale it, just breathe it in. And I did. And guys, I just felt like half of my brain just died. I was standing, so I started falling to my knees. I was falling like gently, gradually to my knees, and then my mouth shifted to the left, and then I started drooling. So I just, when I go on my knees, I just laid down on the ground, and I didn't even know where I was, like how it is. And then she was like, yeah, that's it, that's the feeling, that's the first time I felt that. This is what happens to everyone the first time they do it, but by the time you do it like 4 times, 5 times, you're gonna get used to, your system will get used to it, and then you're gonna become a professional. So after a while, after I got myself back from the floor, I was really upset because I told her that, you know, I refused to take alcohol from her, I refused to take loud from her. So I was really upset that she still had to find a way to give me the balloon, you know. And then I'm my mother's only child, so I've always been afraid of doing this, like since secondary school and university. I was like, it's gonna kill mom, it's gonna kill. You know, I'm an only child, so I can't afford to like take any chances and stuff like that. So I was so mad. And then that was when I left. That was the last time I spoke to her face to face, like live, like in person. I was so upset, and I never spoke to her again after that. So I left. I left angrily. Then a few months later, there was a doctor. We saw a news on news platforms that someone went for BBL, and everybody was so angry with the doctor. They said her name is Dr. Anu, that Dr. Anu was quack, you know, she's not a good doctor, she killed someone and stuff like that. So she reached out to me on Instagram. I had never met her before, never spoken to her before. She reached out to me on Instagram DM, and she's like, oh Jaruma, look at everything that's happening. It's such, like, I can't believe it, this person wasn't my fault, like that. So I just like consoled her. I said, oh, don't worry, everything will be fine. I was in Dubai then. So I decided to come to Nigeria, and then when I came to Nigeria, she was the first person to come and see me. So when she came to see me, it was the same thing, you know, the same crying and everything. She felt so bad about the person. Everybody's attacking. Oh, Jaruma, they're trying to bring me down. They're trying to bring down my business and tarnish my image. And I said, don't worry, everything's going to be okay, because even the best doctors in the world have had patients that have life and death in the hands of the Creator and stuff like that. So we talked in general. We talked about life. We talked about business. We talked about relationships, marriages,
divorce, kids, and everything. And she's like, babe, if I do want an injection, you're going to sleep like you've never slept before. You're gonna forget all your problems. And I'm like, oh, you don't mean it? She's like, yeah. So, you know, she's a medical doctor, so I didn't really think anything negative of it, right? And then she was like, bring your hand, bring your hand. I was sitting on the couch, and then she was like, come to your bed, come to your bed, come and sit on your bed, come and sit on your bed. I sat on my bed, and then she took my hand, and then she pushed in there. And the moment she started the injection, I just felt something from the back of my neck, like this, down to my shoulder, back of my shoulder. Like, you know, like the body had felt something it had never felt before. And as she was doing it, I was just like collapsing, like going down to my bed. And then I was knocked out, you know. So I don't want to like exaggerate it or so, but I think I was knocked out for like. It's really very difficult for me to talk about it, very emotional, you know. It's serious trauma for me. It's not something I want to talk about, and like I can only do this for SDK, Stella Jamikopo. She's the only one I can like do this for, you know. So it's such a terrible experience, and you know how I was trapped into it, you know. So I was knocked out for like 2 weeks, you know. I wouldn't like I would turn around, maybe Maltina, break bread, you know, but I could not like get up from the bed or sit down or like stand on my feet for like 2 weeks. So that was just how it started. It's actually a very long story. I'm gonna give it more like in details, but this is like the first maybe 8 minutes or 12 minutes for SDK. And then, you know, that was it. And then after 2 weeks, I was able to get myself back, and I was like trying to go to work, check the factory, the workers, my staff, and everything like that. And after like 3 weeks, I think something had happened, and I just said to myself, oh, like, I don't think I want to do this. I just want to rest now and sleep. And then I now called her, that's Dr. Anu, and I think I sent her like to 820k. That was the first time I had actually purchased it from her. And then she came and she did some rounds for me of the injection and stuff like that, and then that was it. And then I just like started spiraling down. I just didn't even care about going to work anymore. I didn't want to walk. It was just about, you know, the injection. Such a terrible experience, very difficult experience. You haven't seen me in like 3 years, you know, so I had to like take 3 years off to get well, and then take a very long break. So that's how it started. And then the spiraling down. I didn't want to walk, I didn't want to do anything. It was just all about that. And then when I tried to stop, I became very sick, you know. I started vomiting and purging, and you know, my body would be shaking like I have like a fever or malaria or typhoid. Like I would become very sick, and then the only time you would get well is if you do the injection again. So true. it's very difficult to talk about. It's such a terrible, terrible experience, you know. It's something I don't ever want to remember in my life like that. It's terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible experience. Yeah. So I would get really sick, so I had to go back and do the injection. And then there was something else I wanted to tell you about that, about falling sick and everything. So at a point, so when you do it, you get well, you feel better, then you know, sleep. Then when you wake up from sleep, you feel just so sad and just so fed up, right? So I just got tired of it, and then okay, so this is what happened. So I'll show you, like, you know when you have malaria, so one glass is called one ampoule. So one ampoule stopped working, I started doing 2 ampoules, 2 stopped working, I started doing 3 ampoules, 3 stopped working, I started doing, so when I did 5, I started, you know, like jacking, and foam was coming out of my mouth, my eye was going back. Subhanallah. My eyes were, the black was going back. You could only see the white. Foam was coming out of my mouth, and you know, like when you have you have to put like a spoon in your mouth. So they didn't put a spoon in my mouth, so I chewed my mouth and my tongue. So by morning it was like really swollen everything.
My correct people, they no be smart, you know. After that video, many people come, they give her woto. Say, make she take responsibilities for her action. Say she be baby, where people go push for something. Say she no be baby. Others say, why she no can talk when Dr. Anu see their life. Now where Dr. Anu don't buy, then she they come out, can't talk. Although, Wadana she been they talk through blogs, so because even when Dr. Anu be see their life, cutie Jews been talk am. Say Dr. Anu, na him make Jaruma con dey addicted. Then she can't still talk about the said billionaire wife. She didn't call name just as when I watch for the video, so I'm not going to call anybody's name. Even though all arrows they point to a particular billionaire wife, where everybody they address them as billionaire wives, even when blogger they talk about and they say billionaire wife so billionaire wife so. So now people don't they ask which of the billionaire wife. Now the one where come they won against protesters. Some say now the one where just different talk. Now people just they talk, but she did not mention any name. I'm not going to mention any name, even though many of us been know waiting been share between her and a said billionaire wife, where she even go prison. Because of she say get 1 or 2 things we been share based on the endorsement where she get with a billionaire wife. And also she talk again how she spend money for the billionaire wife, and both of them were super close. They even became friends and all of that. And what did she do for the family, and how the thing come backfire on her according to her. So, but since she no call name, I no go call name, and I no go use anybody picture. All right, so my correct people, them no be smart, you know. Many people really came for Jaruma, like, Jaruma, you shouldn't be saying this and all of that. I thank God, you know, that Jaruma is okay. I thank God that she's healthy. I thank God say those druggy no take her life. All right, more see wetin country people talk. First person say, as Anu don't buy now, you call her name, but no one call billionaire wife name, even though we don't code already. Say na Epa wife, where you senior far oh. You should be ashamed. Such a child could influence you, a full-grown adult. Also, this your story no clear yet. Person just give you sleeping injection without you asking for it or discussing it with her first. Until well done, no. Then the next person say, why didn't you grant this interview when Dr. Anu was still alive? Then the third say, who else remembered when a certain billionaire wife was losing so much weight and acting erratic? Or the time she was doing bestie with Jaruma in Dubai? First person said exactly how Cutie said it. I honestly feel bad for Jaruma and the other lady, God abeg. Then the second person say addiction is the most difficult thing to stop. Peer pressure is real even if you have it all. How do ladies in Highness I am more worried about my skin getting an obvious JK spot. Quick recovery. Then the next one say, thank you for unshamingly sharing, Jaruma. Wishing you total recovery. Then the next person say, if e no dey your eye, you no fit turn victim. Trust me, I dey tell you. If as a person your mind is made up about a thing, no matter how much pressure, influence or whatever you choose to call it come your way, you will never get influence. My dear, some people feel the influence when they don't know the danger. They will just see it like, oh, I'm going through a particular phase in my life, I'm depressed, I'm going through a lot. Because if you watch the video, you go hear where Jaruma talks, say they discuss many things, went deep into a lot. Maybe Jaruma go don open up, tell her, say, see wetin I dey pass through. Then she go say, see wetin I dey carry help myself, oh, and all of that. But I don't know, like person like Jaruma, she's supposed to be aware of all these things. I see her like a very exposed lady. She's supposed to be aware of all these things. Some people, no matter how they rugged rich, you get some things where they know they do. Oh, you go see them say, this one don't spoil, this one don't go far, but you go shock. Say they are very principled. My correct people, them no be smart, you know. I don't know why people like to push people into things. Something where you don't enter, you know, say the thing don't spoil your life, and you know deep down say the thing no good. You see what they recruit more people they put, they recruit more people they put, they recruit more people they put. Just like person go up marry old man. You marry the old man finish. You go come begin they make people they feel like say, oh, I'm enjoying. It's the best decision of my life. Meanwhile, the person they highly frustrated. Now drugging and the person they even carry the whole site. Now the only thing where the person they take, where they give and joy, because the person don't look so more, I made the worstest mistake of my life. But the person go come they show people, oh, I'm doing well, I'm doing this. That's why we have to be careful. Me, the kind of person where oh God. He had before person go influence me. He had. I dey go my path. I dey go my path tomorrow. I no go follow you go over. I dey go my path tomorrow. No pressure. I no dey follow person. I dey go my path. The one I know say I fit do now, they do. I know they do pass myself. Some people, you see, some of all this way they do all this shisha, they don't just say, if you know they take all these things, now be say you know be babe. Now be say, you know get stairs. If you know they show Bobby, if you know they do all this, if I do my thing, now be say I won't do them. Not because I say I won't follow person. No. I know they follow person. And hardly before person go feel influence me. Hardly. Even for good things, I go reason, then talk more of for something like drogi. No, I beg. All right, so thank you, Jaruma, for sharing your story. At least a lot of people don't they aware of waiting this kind of things fit do, how the thing fit spoil person's life. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Some people still they hide. Like one celebrity now, where then they accuse her every 5 market day. Where she go come, they do video, they drag people. They talk this, they talk that. She still say she know they take. So, we there, yeah. Alright, so now thank you for watching.